Hey everyone! I'm really excited to start my first video today. So let's get started, and this video is going to be on pregnancy. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my experiences with pregnancy, and maybe we can relate to it. I have been pregnant 4 times. I have three children. I miscarried my first pregnancy, which was really tough, but I ended up having 3 healthy pregnancies after that, which is great. And all my pregnancies were completely different. I had all boys. My first pregnancy, I was really young. I was 21. I was 20 when I got pregnant, and it went great. I didn't get any morning sickness. Everything was fine. I had no medication, and I had a 36-hour labor. And I had a water birth, and they no longer do water births at hospitals due to bacterial infections, I guess, but some certain places will do it. You just have to do your research. But my water birth was amazing. It felt great having Josh in the water, and I didn't have any complications because of it. My second pregnancy, I was 24, and again, a boy. And this was almost 9 years ago. So I had, it was so different. I was a little nauseous, tired, exhausted. I thought for sure I was having a girl since it was so different than my first pregnancy. And it turned out, I had a boy. And I did have medicine with that one. I didn't have an epidural. They didn't offer it at the hospital that I had Christian at. But I had a thing called an intrathecal, which is a one-time dose medication. It goes in your back just like an epidural would do, but it's a one-time dose medication. It lasted 4 to 6 hours, and it was fine. But I definitely felt it when I was pushing him out. And I had him, on the bed. So, and that was definitely harder than having, the water birth. And then my third pregnancy was, 9 years later. I just had baby Jack. He's now 4 months old. So different, and I was older. I was, 32, 33 now, and it was just so different. I was exhausted, tired. I did get nauseous. Second trimester was a little bit better, but my third one I ended up getting a lot of ligament and sciatic pain to the point where I couldn't even work anymore. So I had to take an early maternity leave, and it just kind of extended. Decided to stay home and be a stay-home mom, but that was different. But I ended up getting an epidural with that one, and it was great. I didn't have any side effects from it. I still had that emotion after he came out. I didn't have any sort of side effects after, and it was awesome. I was pushing, I just felt some pressure, and I was talking through my pushing, and I mean, it was great. And it was, I would definitely recommend an epidural if you have the opportunity to, instead of putting you through all that pain. Like, it's great. You can sit and talk and actually enjoy the labor versus definitely like having to breathe through your contractions. And I get natural and not natural because I've done it both. So I guess it's all on preference. And I guess I kind of want to talk a little bit about first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, and a little bit about medication. Just remember, I'm not a doctor. I've just done a lot of research, done a lot of reading, and always do your research and reading when you, want to find something out, because you can't always take, the friend's advice, the doctor's advice. Definitely do your own research. And that's what I did. So the first trimester is always the hardest, I think, and third trimester is always the hardest. You're exhausted, you may feel nauseous, you may get sick. Prenatals are really hard to take, so just remember just to drink a bunch of water, and if you can, just try to get as much sleep as you can, and it will be over soon. And saltine crackers were going to be your favorite friend, so remember to kind of eat small meals, frequent meals throughout the day, and that definitely does help you get through that nauseated point from being pregnant. Second trimester, usually you're feeling great, you get a little bit of a baby bump, you have energy, you can eat, you can take your prenatal pills, they don't make you feel nauseous, and you start feeling the baby move. It's awesome. Like, just that feeling of having the baby move inside you is fun, and it's always, it's always an exciting thing. You get to find out the gender if you do decide of the baby, and really look forward to, like, you know, having your baby to hold, which is exciting. And then you come your 3rd trimester, you're definitely done being pregnant. For all those moms out there who've been pregnant in the summer, or if you're going to be pregnant in the summer, I was pregnant all summer. It was awful. I was miserable. But just remember, just air conditioning and lots of water, you know, comfy clothing, lots of dresses, some stuff that flows. And, you know, if you go to the ocean, which I did a bunch, just make sure if you can buy one of those beach umbrellas, those are great. And swimming feels amazing too. And then also, you know, your 3rd trimester, you're really tired. I ended up getting a lot of sciatic and ligament pain since this was technically my 4th pregnancy. And just a lot of horrible pain, and it was really hard. It was hard, you know, sometimes I could lie in bed and I would get like these really bad pains, and they even recommended me do physical therapy. I decided not to, just because I only had, you know, 8 weeks left, and I don't drive, so it would have been really hard on my husband to take off more time off work to bring me to physical therapy. But if that's a road you need to take, definitely take, you know, definitely do it. Talk to your doctor if you have any questions. You know, they're always willing to answer any questions. If you have any pains or anything like that, just call them right up. You know, that's their job. That's what they get paid to do. That's what you know, you pay them with your insurance to do, or if you're paying out of pocket. And I guess, you know, those are I mean, it's fun for them sometimes being pregnant, but the other downfalls of it being pregnant is I personally didn't really care for it too much, but that's all in preference. Some women love the baby moving inside them and they get to eat a bunch of food. You know, to me, it was just really hard, and, you know, I just didn't really care for it. But I love babies. I could have like 16 of them if I probably didn't have to be pregnant. But, you know, other moms out there, how hard it is, or, you know, it's, you know, but it's a wonderful miracle thing that, you know, some women don't even get a chance to experience. So I guess try to embrace it as much as you can. And I guess I want to talk to you a little bit about medication as well. There's tons of different medications out there, depending where you go, and different hospitals offer different things. And you don't have to choose your normal hospital as long as you can choose any hospital you want. I mean, I went to Leominster, Mass, and I lived in Nashua, and I drove 45 minutes just to go to the hospital because their hospital is absolutely amazing. And they have, you know, there's different options, like some certain hospitals offer, this is a new thing called gas and nitrous oxide, which, you know, it's kind of takes the edge off, which I heard. I haven't tried it, but I've heard it kind of like doing your contractions, it definitely like, it helps you a little bit. There's epidurals, which are awesome. I totally recommend one, but definitely, like I said, do your research. And then there's Demerol. Actually, I don't know if they use Demerol anymore, but they also use morphine. Morphine, they gave me a shot of morphine, but it made Jack go to sleep in my belly. So, but he was fine, and there was no side effects towards him. He's very smart. He's hitting all his milestones. So like I said, do your research. And maybe I'll do one video just on medication to kind of go over everything, because there's a ton of stuff to go over just for, you know, medication, like, and all that side effects, and I could probably sit here and talk to you for an hour over that, but you would probably get bored. So maybe I'll just do one video on that. If you have any questions, comments, like below, subscribe. Please let me know what you think of this video. Like it, don't like it, things I could do better to improve it. Please let me know, and until then, we'll talk to you later, and hope everyone has a great day. Bye.